Afternoon all. On behalf of IOT Academy, we welcome you all for the one-day National Level Faculty Development Program on IPR Basics and Importance. Let me introduce the resource person of today's session, Dr. Gurusamy. Dr. Gurusamy is currently working as a principal, Brindavan College, Bangalore, Karnataka. His educational qualifications include MBA, MPhil, PhD, and D.Litt. He has 18 years of experience in teaching. He has to his credit 8 Indian patents and 5 Australian patents. He has published numerous articles in WOS, Scopus, UGC, and other national and international journals, and has also published 8 books. He has attended and has presented numerous research papers in national and international conferences, seminars, FDPs, and workshops. Dr. Gurusamy has been conferred with numerous awards. His Transforming India Award, Best Faculty Award, and Outstanding Scientist Award. He is the Academic Advisory Board member in universities and autonomous colleges. He is also the member of Editorial Board and reviewer in journals. With this, we hand over the session to Dr. Gurusamy. So, please.
Well, thank you, ma'am. Yes, very good afternoon to all. Madam, is my voice audible, madam?
Yes, sir, your voice is audible and your slides are also visible. So, thank you, sir.
Right, right. So, first of all, I have to thank to our IOT Academy for giving me opportunity to deliver a speech about IPR basics and the importance. So today we are going to I'm going to explain about what is meaning of IPR and different types of IPR and full details about the patents. Right. So this is today the session. I'm going to explain first. So can you tell me the audience? No, participants, please use chat box. What do you mean IPR? Please tell me what do you mean IPR? Please use chat box. What is the expansion?
Intellectual property rights, sir.
Yes, very good, sir.
Okay,
very good.
Thank you, sir.
So what are the different types, sir? Tell me.
No, sir.
Please chat box. Please use chat box.
No, sir, no idea.
Please use, yes, no, please use chat box, sir. No problem. Okay, so the IPR. Okay, so first I will explain what do you mean IPR. Yes, trademarks, very good. Next, trademarks. Okay, trademarks, then patent, copyright. Yes, patent, copyright, very good. Then one more thing is, geographical indications. Yes. So first, what do you mean of IPR? IPR, intellectual property. How we have a property? What do you mean? Property means our assets. Maybe how suppose our individual property means land, a house, then other the vehicles and other ornaments, everything our property, right? So that and all the physical properties, and if suppose we have a own land and own house means that's a legal property, but here the intellectual property means it is also one of the property, right? So if you are invented or if you have developed any process or any the product based upon your creativity or your experience and based upon your idea, you developed any product. Okay, so a product or design, anything based upon your the human intellectual means it is called intellectual property, right? So here all over the world, all the countries, they are protecting the individual. There is a human intellectual properties, right? So suppose we can develop some any invention, suppose any medicine, right? Or you can develop any software or any story or any poem, songs, or any art, any books, right? So you can develop any logo, then any designs. So that and all we can easily protect through the law, right? That is called Intellectual Property Act law, right? So here how we are how how we can sell and how we can give the our property lease or rent to others. Then we are earning, same thing here. Intellectual property is one kind of asset. We can easily we can easily get the license and we can easily go for the sell, right? Anything, right? So we can give say any one person to use our intellectual property and then get the some royalty something, right? So it is also possible with the intellectual property, right? So next, what are different types of intellectual property, right? So the patent means that's the inventions. Patent means invention. Suppose during the COVID time, many countries they invested huge money for invent the the vaccine for coronavirus, right? Coronavirus, to protect the people from the coronavirus. So that time many companies, for example, in India, what is the name of the that vaccine? Which vaccine developed invented in India? Can you tell me? First one is Covishield. Covishield not invented in India. It is invented in foreign country, and we are used that Covishield. But in India, right? The Covaxin. Covaxin is a that vaccine is invented in India. So India having the patent rights of the Covaxin, right? So because it is an invention happened in India, right? So any person or any company invented any product or any processor, so that time we can get the patent rights, right? So next, designs. Designs means any product, maybe any machinery or any software designs, or suppose in the car or two wheeler, under various machineries of the spare parts, engines, some designs are there, right? So engineering designs, right? So that is also we can get the intellectual properties. And the trademarks. Everyone know that the trademarks, it is too helpful to distinct or differentiate which is the original product and which is the duplicate products, right? So it's even government companies and private companies all are using these trademarks. Okay, so it is applicable for both the goods and services. Goods and services. For example, State Bank of India, right? If you see that symbol, we can easily say that it's a State Bank of India. And the LIC, number one insurance company services. One lamp is there, two hands the blows the particular lamp, right? So it is a protect the life, like that. So here here trademarks means right, it is one of the logo or one symbol to protect the people, protect the product, protect the goods and services, and easy to identification of the product from the side of customers, right? Then geographical indications. Okay, so can you tell me any geographical indications, sir? Right? So geographical indications, sir. Please tell me any examples. GI. Geographical indications. Hello, what is this? Okay, job indication means GI. Okay, GI means okay, so where the product was origin or specific area. Okay, so 1 minute. Okay, so the GI means where the product was originated. Okay, for example, I'm telling you in South India, the Tirunelveli. If you say Tirunelveli, what product will come to your mind? Hello? In Tirunelveli, in Tamil Nadu, Tirunelveli means what will come to your mind? Okay, so that is called the alwa. Sweets which are very famous. You tell me which sweets you like. One sweet is there, no? The rasagulla. All of you know that rasagulla. you go to sweet stall, everyone know you would like the Rasagulla. Okay, Rasagulla also one of the very good history job indications. Two states the fighter for the job indication of the this one the Rasagulla. Right? Which are the states? Which are the states? The GI battle between West Bengal and Odisha for Rasagulla. Okay, so finally what happened now? Right, so the job began indication tag. Right, so who is having that rights means so finally the beginning more confusions. Most confusion happens between both states, West Bengal and Odisha. Right, so but finally the Rasagulla the GI tag given to West Bengal, right? So the West Bengal having the rights. Okay, so Rasagulla rights. And one more thing in Tamil Nadu, the Palani. Okay, the Palani Panjamurdam. And first in India, the first geographic indication given to the one of the tea product. Okay, so if tea means which is a very famous tea product. Air punishment, which is a very famous tea product for GI. The Darjeeling tea. Darjeeling tea. Okay, the Darjeeling tea is a job indication. So first, so in India, first GI status, job indication status given, given to Darjeeling tea in the year of 2003. Okay, that's the first job indication product, right? So then after that only other products got the the GI, right? So in India, Karnataka having more than 45 geography indications, right? So then in second place is Tamil Nadu, right? So because they have a the particular the product, the originations, quality, characteristics, everything is there, right? So for example, the Madurai Malli and Dindigul lock, Mysore, that place under that the street was job indications, right? So Ooty Beda, so many things is there. Okay, so even the Salem mango, so many things job indications. So job indications it is very very important to the states. One more thing is even countries also the fight for job indications. Okay, so for example the neem tree. Okay, the neem tree very well. Even all the races available right, in South India. Right, for neem tree, two countries for getting the job indication. One country India and another countries the USA. Right, so both countries filed the so, then they are asked to know this neem tree it belongs to our India. USC. International quota, to lead to India. Right? So because the reputation, right? So even also the Kashmir appeal, Himachal appeal, something there. Okay, so the appeal, the copyright means it is to protect our literary creations like any poems, songs, movie, right, and painting, any software, everything, right? See, whenever any leading actor movie coming, so that time the copyright issue it up. Okay, so recently one of the very famous actor in Tamil Nadu, so that movie before releasing, right, that director was copied. Another assistant director's one story. That person was filed the case in the High Court, and finally the judgments given to favor to particular the assistant director. So because the corporate form, corporate is one of the very big, right? So because if you should be make some small changes even for designing the website, that is also the corporate required. Even if you're making movie, songs, corporate required. So even in Tamil Nadu, one of the very famous and number one music director, Raja, and number one singer, you know, SPB, right? So SPB Balasubramanian. So here, the Raja having the copyright of the particular musics, okay, the songs, right? But singers, they don't have any copyright because voice we cannot be get the any copyright, but any musics or any that lines, everything we can take the copyright. So Raja having the copyright. Whenever the singer is going to the singing the particular song of the music director, they should get the prior approval and give the proper royalty to the music director. Okay, so that time SPB went to the foreign country and joined with along with the some the corporates is singing some songs. So that time the Raja was filed the case in the court and he wanted some royalty. Same thing. Okay, so the corporator, issues coming for various times, even the books. We can't be take the books, just like that, Xerox. Right? The other publisher taking the Xerox, it is also, against the law. And even any movie coming, so some of the black market, new movie series are coming. So that is also against the copyrights. Right? Next, patents. Okay, so the patent now it's very easy to file and get the rights. So previously, what is the platform? Okay, so the patent are only for engineering, science and technology, medicine. Nowadays, interdisciplinary research coming. So the commerce management, economics, so they can also think, when you are doing this some interdisciplinary research. Okay, so the patent, it is the statutory right given to any invention. Okay, any inventor for a particular time or particular period of time. Particular period of time means, so if you have got the patent right means maximum 20 years valid in India, right? The foreign country 10 years, right? So then see, so the term of the patent in Indian system, so maximum 20 years from the date of filing of patent application. When you are filing the application, so that time onwards, you get the 20 years of the term, the license you get. And who will give this, the 20 years, the grant means Patent Corporation Treaty, that is called the PCT. Okay, it will give the the rights to the patent holders for 20 years. Okay, so that's the patent statistics India. See, in India there are 4 zonal offices. Patent, the zonal offices. Okay, so the Delhi, Chennai, Mumbai, Kolkata, 4 offices, right? So nearby, for example, the South India, the Chennai, right? So North India means the Delhi, like that. Okay, so all over the India, right? Only the 4 patent offices, available, right? So in the 4 patent offices, right? So see the as of now, total number of patents applications received in India, 51,325 the patents, right? Then Indian residents 17,875. So I have given some list of the patents, right? So total patent issued, right, in India, 26,309 patents issued, right? So all over India, Delhi is the highest patents issued because 9,314 patents issued in Delhi. Second place is Chennai, third is Mumbai, fourth is Kolkata. Then after issuing also the examinations, how many patents examined? Examined means 70,924 the applications examined, right? So examined here, number of the first place is Chennai. So because the Chennai office examined the applications around 22,406 patents examined. But second place is Delhi, third one is Mumbai, fourth place is Kolkata. So how many patents applications refused all over India means 4,955 the patents refused by Indian patent offices. Right. So the patent power. You see how many patents filed, how many patents granted. See, for example, the financial year 2015, totally 42,763 the patents filed, but only granted. You see, five every year it is increasing. See, number of filings also increasing and the grants also increasing. Right. So now the compare with the previous, if you compare with the 2015, now finance year 2022, right? So completely changed. See, because the 2014-15, how many patents means 42,763 patents the filed. But when to come to the 2021 to 22, like 66,440 patents, registered. So it is increased 50% increased, right? So because what is the reason means? What is the reason means? Right? So the five-fold jump. Okay, nearly the patents patents is it's increased five times. It is 50% increased. Right? The reason is right. So the number of the months taken for examination previously, right? 72 months they're taken to examine the patents. Right, when to December 2016, but now it is reduced to minimum 5 weeks, maximum 23 months. So 5 months, minimum 5 months, maximum 23 months for taken for examination. But previously 72 months taken. Okay, so till 2016. Right. So here total number of top 10, top 25 companies, organizations, universities, issued in US patents. See, in the world, which is the highest company, which is the highest patents holding by the company means IBM company. IBM means International Business Machines Corporation. That company having a highest patents. Okay, 8,540 patents they having. Second company, the Samsung company, is 8,570. LG Corporation, 4,388, like that. Okay, you see, Intel, then Sony Corporation, the 10th place, 2,624, the pattern having. Then Apple, 2,591, because that 2,453 the patents. And one more well-known company, e-commerce companies. Okay, so the Amazon having a 15th position, then Dell, everything is there. Okay, so one more company, Johnson Johnson. Okay, Johnson Johnson company 22nd position because the company 1,506 patents, right? So these are the details about the top 25 companies having the patents, US patents. Okay, so next the total patents in USP 2. Okay, so I will show this what's the status. So as of now, the country-wise status. See, the total patents in all of India, the country-wise. See, from 2017 onwards. You see, the USA for 2017, 1,80,559 the patents, right? So then here, the 2022 till June, 83,800 patents, right? So this is number one position. Okay, this country having number one position. Okay, based upon the number of patents. Then second space is China, Japan, then China, South Korea, like that. Okay, so come to the India, I think the 21st position. Okay, so the 21st position India. Okay, so 2017 only 1,045 patents, right? And international patents, and till now, see from 2022 till June 546 the patent, international the patents, right? So this is the position. Okay, so the first is USA, then the second one is Japan, China, then South Korea, Germany, Taiwan, like that. So India is coming under 21st position, 21st rank, right? So this is the status of total number of patents patents have. Okay. Okay, so Indian Patent Act, the first, they implemented Indian Patent Act 1970, 1970, article number 39. Okay, so then after that, is a small changes happen. Okay, there's the amendments. Okay, there are 2005 and also the separate patent rules happened created there are 2005. The first Indian Patent Act established by Government of India in 1970. Then latest, the patent rules regularly amended, but latest the Amendment Act, the Patent Amendment Act, in the year of 2016. It is the latest one, recent one. Okay. So what can be we can patent? Okay. So any product, any process, it should be any innovative or inventions, right, or any industry applications we can apply, right? So, but it should be the coming under non-patentable under section 3 under 4 of the Act. Okay, so which are not no patent means, so they given some list of the patents. Okay, some items. So suppose the product is not coming under non-patentable under section 3 under 4 of the Act, means that is not possible. But you can apply for patent any new inventions or anything, any product or any process. Right. So what is the criteria? So how the government giving the patent rights to the inventors? Because it should be novel. Novel means very new and very latest, recent one, and then it has some inventive step. Okay, so whatever it is, the procedure should be followed. Okay, so simply we can tell anything. So as per the some systematic procedure, they should be followed, right? And that it should be applicable for industrial applications. It should be helpful or benefit to the some industry, right? And types of inventions are not patentable in India, right? The first thing is, okay, invention which is frivolous, which claims anything obviously contrary to well-established natural laws. Suppose your invention is against the natural laws, means so that time it's not possible to apply for the patents. And one more thing is if it is not creating any commercial explosions are contrary to the public, right, and it is creating some prejudice, human for animals, creating some really problems. Okay, so problems to the plant, animals, human beings, or any environment, means that inventions cannot be patentable, right? And then scientific principle of or the formulation of abstract theory. Suppose if you are abstract of any theory or any mathematical calculations, right? So that is also not possible. And this one. Any new, discovery of new property or new use for any substance, right? So any machines, then unless that any new product, at least one new reactor. Okay, so that is also not possible to apply for the patent. And this one, admission resulting only in the aggregations, right? So if any components or any process producing any substance, that is also not possible. And suppose we are doing any duplications or any fake documents or any assembling or any the rearrangements products, that is also not possible. And suppose we are doing this some agriculture method or architecture method, right? So the method of agriculture cannot be possible for apply for patents, right? under any operations, any method, any medicine related or any medical related operations, right? Or any for diagnosing the any disease, right? That is and all can be apply for patents. So because that and all very important. And suppose if it is the same thing, not only for human beings, any treatments, method of treatments, surgical methods, medicines, right? So medicine related, so that is not possible to apply for patents. And any plants, animals, right? So any seeds or any varieties, that is also not possible for the patents, because any biological process, right, for production, the plants, animals, that is also not possible for apply for patents. And one more thing is, okay, so the mathematical and business method, okay, so that is also cannot be applied for the patents. And the presentation, how you are presenting the the subject or any information, the presentation also cannot be applied for the patents. And then the inventions related to atomic energy. So recently, Government of India, given one rule, that is not any the patent holders or any inventors, so they cannot be applied for the patent about the atomic energy. And the same thing, before going to apply for any foreign patents, they should get approval from the government, which is related to atomic energies, atomic energies. And any literary, any dramatics, the musics, that is also cannot be applied for patent, because that is coming under the corporates. And any circuits related, that is also cannot be applied for patents. And the method of performing mental, method of the playing games, cannot be applied for patents. And any traditional knowledge, right, or any traditional components cannot be applied for patents. Okay, so when we can apply the patents? Okay, so once you are invented any product, immediately go to apply for patents. Otherwise, okay, who is applying the first, applying for patents? Who is having that patents? So that person only is the owner. Suppose if you are delayed, 1 week or 1 month delay means anyone can go under submit same reports, same patents. So that time is not possible. So as soon as early is possible, we should be contact the patent office and apply the submit the applications, right? So and also get the provisional patent certification also, right? And see, after publication, what they will do means, right? So they should be display that that your patents, patent application in the notice board. Okay, so right, so because the invention which is either published or not published, okay, so cannot be patented. Okay, so that is also they will tell. And so the patent act provides it grace period of 12 months. Okay, from the patent application, right? You will get the 12 months time for publication, right? Suppose if suppose it is display for public display and exhibitions, right? So it will take 12 months to display in the exhibitions or anything. Okay, so the patent officers, okay, so the patent officers, once they received your application, patent application, they should be keep your application very secret. Suppose if this leak out means it's a problem. Okay, so they should be keep the secret up to the 12 months from the date of filing. Okay, so because to protect the interest of the patent holders or inventors, right, interest. So we can easily check what are the patents are submitted in the offices. So it is available in the website also, right? And the public can also inspect all the documents. Okay, photocopy, payment fees prescribed. So we should be pay some nominal fees to inspect the documents. And who will grant, right? Means so every Friday, right? So the patent information information is available in the patent office journal. Okay, so once your patent is accepted and the process successfully, right, they will publish your patents, patent information, right, inventor details in the patent journal, patent office journal. Say patent office journal, they issue every Friday, right? So these details are available in this website, www, right, dot ipindia dot gov dot in. Okay, so in this website, all details are available about the electronic form. Okay, so previous and all, the inventor should go to the office directly. But nowadays, not required. So we can easily visit this website and through online itself we can apply for the patents and pay the nominal fee is 1,600 rupees for individuals. Then contents of patent office journals. So what are the information available means, right? Now all the inventors names and take of the patent everything they will available in the patent office journal. Okay, which issue and volume number, issue number, everything is available, and the application date, when this was granted, everything is available in the patent office journal. I will show end of the session. Suppose if you want, I will show the patent office the journal how it is. I will show one copy. This is the patent office journal copy. So see official journal of the patent office, right? So every Friday, I told no, every Friday they will issue the this journal. Okay, so total number of pages is 590 pages, right? So the issue number is the day, which day, okay, Friday, and date also available. Okay, who is published this patent, this journal? Publication of the patent office. Okay, so the date also is available, which date they published, right? So everything available. So I show my details. So this is one of the patent, right? So that name is the investigation into e-commerce and its impact to the Indian market and the retailers. Right. So this is the one of the title. Right. So here all the inventors names available under the application date, application filing date, application filing date, publication date, right? Application number also available. Okay, all details available. Okay, so who is the principal investigator? Everything is there. Okay, so here abstract also is there. See down, the abstract also available. Right. So this is called the patent office journal. Patent office journal. So who can apply? Any person can apply, right? So the first investigator, first inventor only is the main person. The first inventor should apply and pay the all the that do the all the formalities, right? And it's a legal. Okay, so the legal representative of any deceased person can also application for the patent. Okay, then if it is not possible from the first investigator, he can assign any one agency or authorized the agent, IPR agent. He will do all the work. How can we apply? Okay, so there are two options available. One is offline and online. Okay, offline means you should go to the particular the office, the zone, the regional or zone office. Okay, Delhi, Mumbai, Calcutta, Chennai, and you can submit your application, right, and pay the prescribed fee. The prescribed fee means 1,600 rupees required for file the patents, right, and that time you can fill the provisional specification application. Provisional application, right? We can apply. So within 12 months from the date of the filing, we should be for the the provisional applications, right? So the maximum 12 months. So within 12 months, we should complete all your process, right? So the first further extension or further no, additional dates months they won't give, right? And you can apply the electronic mode also. Electronic mode means I have given the one website address. That website address we can go and visit the the particular website and apply through online. Okay, so to apply through online means very easy, but we require your Aadhaar number, PAN number, everything required, and digital signature, electronic signatures, everything required, right? So I'll tell you what I think is required. I'll tell you next slide. Register for online filing of patents. Okay, so first anyone user means first the first investigator should be registered himself and submit all the documents, submit all the documents, and here the digital signature is very required, very important. So without digital signature, we cannot be submit our documents, right? So now for even we can upload all the documents, required documents, but who will verify authentication required. So for authentication purpose, right, digital signatures required. How we can get the digital signatures? That rate also very less. I think 500 rupees is unlimited digital signatures. Okay, for 100 means very less, but the limited. But so if it is possible, we can apply for unlimited digital signatures, right? So where is it available? I'll tell you. So this is the website. In this website, all digital signatures inpatients are available, right? So who are the providers? Who are the digital signature provider means there are the five agencies are there for digital signatures. Only is the core solutions. Second one is SafeScript. The third one is eMudra. The fourth one is Capricorn, and fifth one is Verasys. Okay, so these are five. The five agents are there for offering digital signature to the inventors. Okay, so getting the digital signature also very simple method. Okay, so but if it is possible, you can apply for unlimited digital signature in the particular year. Okay, so what is the languages? Okay, language should be there are two options. One is Hindi and English. Okay, other regional languages not accepted at the name of application. Only two options. Only is either Hindi or English. Okay, so Tamil, Malayalam, Kannada, Malayalam, Odisha not possible. Only two options. One is Hindi and the second one is English. And the jurisdictions. Okay, so the jurisdiction in India, earlier I told you, in India there are 4 patent offices. One is Delhi, Mumbai, Calcutta, Chennai, right? So then these all 4 patent offices, they have been separated territorial jurisdictions, right? So even the foreign applicants, it is depends upon the address for service in India given by the applicants. Okay, so even the foreign applicants also can apply for the the patents in India. So the same thing, Indian inventors also can apply for the patent in foreign. Okay. So suppose if you file any wrong data, wrong file, wrong information, means we can withdraw your application within 15 days from the date of filing. Right. So because it is not published and the treated as withdrawn. Okay. So we can withdraw the any fault information or any error information means we can withdraw. Right. So withdrawal of the application can claim refund up to 90%. Okay. So once you have paid the examination fee means paid no problem, but you can claim up to 90% of the examination fees. Examination means first you are submitting the application for examination. Okay, so once the examination done, they'll go for publications. Okay, so for examination fee, so 1,600 rupees you should be paid for individuals. But there is no specific fee for withdrawing the application, right? So once the filing everything over and before the grant, okay, so before granting before the granting of the request, right? So that time there is no fee for withdrawing application, no refund for of examination fee. Here there are 7 types of application patent applications available. I will explain one by one. The first one is the provisional application. Second is the ordinary application, convention application, PCT international application, PCT national base application, patent of addition, division applications. Okay, so here first one is the provisional applications. Okay, the provisional application means okay, the first under experimentation. Suppose your application is under experimentation, so not finalized. Okay, your work is not finished, not finalized. So that time no problem. First you can submit the provisional applications, right? So that time the system will be taken the first to 5. Okay, which are the first files they are submitted, that files only will consider, right? So here the provisional application means you need to complete your entire process, right? So it's still pending, it's a work in progress. Right. And the ordinary or non-provisional application. Okay, ordinary means, right? So here you can priority to claim if the application not filed, okay, not filed. So that time we can submit the ordinary application, ordinary application. So that time there are 2 options available. Okay, direct filing also available and subsequent filing also available. Okay, so what we should be prepared, right? Title, inventions, the technical field, then background of investigations, statement of the problems, inventions, right? Then description of drawings. The drawings also very important, right? And detailed descriptions, inventions, right? So everything should be prepared and submit in the name of ordinary application, right? Then convention application. Okay, the convention application means, right? So here we can file under claim the priority. Okay, the convention application we can claim the priority, date based upon the substantially similar applications. Okay, so to avoid this status, right? So we should be file the application within a year from the date of initial filing. Okay, so maximum 12 months time for submit the final application. So within the 12 months we shall submit, it means then we can claim the convention application. Then PCT international applications. PT international application means, right? Right. So here the application does not provide for the grant of the international patents. Okay. So but it is governed by the patent. PCT, the governed patent cooperation treaty can be validated, right? So up to the countries, the 142 countries validate and also it will take the time period is this PCT international application will take minimum 30 months to 31 months to enter various the countries from the international filings is possible. Then PCT national phase. Okay, the PCT national phase means, right? So here the time frame also the file is same, but it is within the 31 months. Within 31 months we should be submit and get the priority date or the international filing date. From the international filing date also we can get for the PCT national phase application, right? So in this the national phase application, you should submit the entire specifications, all the descriptions, title, abstract, right? So what are the claims you are going to do? Everything should be submitted at the time of national phase application. Then patent of addition. Patent of addition means, suppose if you want any modification, already you have submitted the application, But if you want to make any small modifications, slight modifications, or you want to make any changes in your the patent application, means you can submit the the patent of patent of addition. So that time there is no renewal fees, but it should be limited. Whatever that time any fees, anything payments should be paid, but only the grant. Okay, so here what problem? The patent of application is only granted after the grant of the the public parent patent, right? So data filing, the date. Okay, so it is there no. So that is also very important, because right. So within a year, you should be make the any changes required. Okay, minor changes required under divisional application. Okay, so divisional application means divide the application into the various applications. Okay, so the one application but divided into two or more applications, right? Because you want to go to claim for more than one invention. Suppose only one application, but you are going to claim the different invention. So that time we should be submit the divisional application for different the claims, different claims, right? So that is called the divisional application. I can tell you divisional application means, right? So only one application, or the application, right? So but the same applicant can submit the two or more applications, because that the each and every applications claims more than one invention, sir. So that now for that kind of application means you should be submit the divisional application. Okay. So here when it will be published means every applications after scrutiny, then it will take after expiry of 18 months from the date of its filing, the priority date, whichever is earlier. Okay. So so that time they will publish your patents, right? So one more option is available for yearly publications. Okay, suppose how see normally whatever scheme we have some capital schemes, something for quickly publications. The same thing here, it should be submit the form 9 patent form 9 along with the prescribed fee, additional fee should pay, right? That is called the yearly publication. Okay, so already we discussed for ordinary publication, provisional applications, but that is a normally take more not a normal not as usual normal, but yearly publication means right, the patent office will consider your application as soon as yearly. Okay, so it is the publication within a month, within a period of 1 month, provided the invention contained does not relate to atomic energy. Suppose your patent is not related to atomic energy or defense related, means they will consider your yearly publication. Yearly publication means you should pay some extra fees, and your application will be considered for quick process. Okay, so what are the facilities are available? So how we can make the payments? Okay, so already I told for individual means 1,600, for any companies or any corporate means 4,000 rupees you have to pay for the ordinary application, right? So how we can pay means, okay, there are various options available, right? You can pay through debit card, credit card, or internet banking also we can apply, right? So there is no problem. Then you get all the receipts, everything. Okay. So what are the list of forms you should be required for filing a patent means, right? So first one is form 1 required. Okay, form 1 means it's application, normal application, right? Form 2 means already I told the provisional or complete specification with the drawings. Okay, without drawing, the application will not be accepted, right? Under the abstract. Okay, abstract also should be submitted, right? So that is name is called form number 26. They are required. Okay, so suppose many agencies are appointed by investigator. Okay, so that time you should be submit the form 26. That is called the power of authority. Power of authority, right? And depends upon the various submissions. Suppose you want to submit the yearly publications, so separate application is required, right? So what are the forms are available? Okay, so means see here I given one list, so that you can take you can know what are the forms required. Right? See, these are the forms required. Okay, so under the section 7, 54 under 135 rule. Okay, so application for a patent of grant for a patent and provisional then provisional complete specification required, statement of undertaking required. Okay, so here again tell you. So it is depends upon the investigator or investor. Okay. So because some forms are not required. So suppose if you want to publish suppose your application should be the consider yearly publication means that time it should be submitted. No sir, I don't want yearly publications. Normal also no enough means okay, no need to submit extra forms. Okay. So here say for example request for publications, application of amendment of patent. Suppose you want to make any changes or any modification required means you should be submit the application of amendment of the patents. Okay, so then request for grant for patent. Suppose after the publication we can apply for grant. Okay, so grant, so that also we can submit. Suppose no sir, don't want any grant means you can leave it. Okay. So these are the forms required. So whenever it's necessary, you should be submit the the necessary forms. Okay, so now I will show some forms how it is forms are coming. Okay, I'll tell you. Mm, yes. It is one of the form the claims. Okay. See, the form name is claims. Okay, I already told no one any investigator want to claim many no, two or more the claims. One application, but claims with more than two. See here, the two claims. What are two claims they are doing? Okay, so the design and the development of RFID and fingerprint based centralized voting system. So here, how many claims? There are two claims. So these forms they also submit into the the patent. This one under complete specification. This is another one form. Okay, so complete specification. Complete specification means the full draft, a full article of your your patent draft, right? So here title required, the the field of investigation required, background required. Wait, it's not opening. I will show this is the complete specification, right? So how we are writing the article now, same like that, but clarification should not be strong. It should be 0, right? So title of the patents. Okay, so the field of the patents, background of the invention, and the objective of the invention, detailed prescription of the invention, specification, technical specification required, and a brief description of the hardware. Everything should be explained with image and the name. Okay, see whatever image or whatever table we are giving. So that time, the table number, figure number, chart number should be provided. Then this diagram required. Okay, so whatever thing is, we should give this some image and then some descriptions required are necessary. The descriptions submit. Right. So this is there. Totally 16 pages. Totally 16 pages. It's a complete specification. Complete specifications. Again, next one is drawings. This one you should be submit. Okay, drawings. Okay, what are the drawings means? What are the images you are uploading means that and all you should be submit separately. Drawings. Okay. So because in the online, this this file also should be upload and approved from verified and approved from your side by using the digital signature. Whatever document you are uploading, right? So that time verification required. So you can use the your digital signature. All the images. Then figure of abstract. Earlier told no abstract. Abstract also required. The abstract means the summary of your entire patterns. Only one paragraph required. So these are all required. So you should be prepared separately some Word document and convert into PDF. And so once you are entered into the a patent website, so you can upload each and everything. Under form 1. Here form 1 means, see the form 1 means it is also generate automatically. So it is automatic generation. If you click now, you can download, right? But we should enter everything manually in the particular column, or particular space, right? So here the first application means Vijay Anand and nationality required, address required, country, state. Okay, this is the default will come. So no need to say this, this PDF document generated from the website. Okay, once you enter all details, then you click the report, automatically you can download. Right. See here address for correspondence, everything will come. See all the the inventors, the signatures is there. Okay. Next, the form 9. This form 9 also we should be submit. See the form 9 is request for publication. This form also submit. Okay, who is proposing? Okay, so all the inventors, they should be submit this the request for publication. Signatures also required. Okay, so it is also generated through online only, right? So but everything we should the web the patent report, the IPR report, it should be upload all the details. Then you can download these details in the PDF format. And one more thing is, see, request for yearly publication. So request for yearly publication. This is a request for yearly publication. It is not necessary. If you want, you can submit this form. Okay, but again, we should pay the extra fees. Okay, request for yearly publication. And see, this is the IPR journal. Once you submitted, then it will come like that. Okay, so this is the patent application form. Then data filing, then publication date, then title of the invention, then this one, the name of the patent application, name of the applicants, all details will come. Right, so below abstract is there. Okay, whatever abstract you give, that abstract will come this space. Right. So it is a completed, the completed on the patent office journal. Okay, see again, you see the date. Okay, it's a Friday. See every week Friday, right? Compulsory they should publish the patent office journal, right? So in this, the February, every week February, what are the papers received previous week? So that papers will they will examine and if it is okay, then publish the report to me in week Friday. Right, every week Friday only they release the No, patent office journal, right? It's a no, this is official one. Next, this is a technical documents. It's a technical documents. Technical documents. This is also the complete documentation. Complete documentation. Okay, so whatever application you are submitting, you should submit. We should be upload all the details, claims, complete specification, drawings, figure of abstract, form 1, form 9. Okay, so a request for yearly publication. So these are all required, right? I'll show another one. Okay. So here also, IoT based smart kitchen application for gas leakage monitoring. So here also, you see number 4 is a published one. It's a complete specification. It's a complete specification. IoT based smart kitchen application for gas leakage monitoring. Okay, so here abstract is the normally. So here the complete specification, there is no model. Okay, how we are preparing the they are writing the paper, research paper, same method only you can use. But here you use this only, the figures and drawings, right? So next, see, like that. Say abstract introduction, background of study, ability of the inventions, everything. You can see the drawings. This is very important. Drawings, diagrams, in claims. See here how many claims? There are 5 claims. Only one application, but how many claims? The 5 claims. Only one claim means that is different. But the 5 claims means there is a divisional application, right? And the drawings. So these are drawings. Why I'm telling this? So before applying the patent, you should be ready with all the documents. All the documents. Okay. So diagram, they should be okay. Then this figure 1, and this one. What is the name of the image? That is also required. And you see the form 1. I don't know the form 1. Again, form 1, form 9. These are all default, right? So this form 1. Okay, again tell you these are all no need to fill up in the box tag. Okay, so go open the the pattern the portal and upload all details. Then we can generate these all the details, right? Then form 9. This is form 9. So request for publication. Request for publication. Right. So here also very simple. All names everything come. Okay. So this also computer generated soft copy. Then publication of patents. The publication of patent means official journal of patent office. So again I told you again tell you the Friday. Every Friday they will publish. And see this one, request for yearly publication. Request for yearly publication. Right. So it is not required, but if you are submitting this request for yearly publication, you should pay the extra fees. Okay. So once your pattern was accepted, so like this will talk. Okay. So online also we can check. Okay. So what is the status of your patents, whether it's accepted or not. Once first this application details will come, and then the same week, Wednesday, say Friday, you will get the the patent office journal, right? So here they clearly mention, application name, application type, date, applicant name, and the title of the invention and field of invention, and all URLs, everything is available, right? So now you can understand what are the forms. Very simple only, right? So compare with the publishing the articles, it's very simple, right? So only thing is, you should prepare the complete article under the specifications, drawings, very important. Dry is important, and other forms and all, don't worry. So in the website itself, everything is available. Okay, just to click on, and then you once fill up, then automatically it will be generate, and it will be direct you how to find the patterns. Okay, so if any error also, it's no problem. Immediately you can rectify. That is also options are available. We can easily find where errors happen. Okay, and the one main thing is you should be it should be get the digital signature, unlimited signatures, very helpful, right? So any doubt, please ask me, dear participants. Already I shared the PPT in the PDF format to the coordinator. Any doubt, please ask me. See, this application amount is very less, only 1,600 for individual. 1,600 for individual. Okay, so we can try, but before that, we should know the first principal investigator or the first inventor should be registered, and you can do, because first person only very important. Okay, who is the applicant? Okay, that person only should be upload all the details in the website.
The session is open for discussion now. You can unmute and interact with the resource person, or you can post your questions in the chat box also. Sir is there to help you. Thank you all. Thank you, sir. Post your questions in chat box also. Please post your questions in chat box. I'll read it to sir. He's there to help you.
Also, I'll tell you some fees also available, but the fees depends upon your claims. Depends upon your claims, what type of application you are going to file. Suppose your number of pages, the complete specification, the number of the public pages, the 30 pages. Okay, suppose the number of pages very less means no problem. So please reduce the number of pages, maybe 4 or 5 pages enough. Suppose the pages increase means then your fees also will be increased. Okay, so suppose your patent number of pages, okay, complete specification pages, 30 pages, just assume the 30 pages, under this one, 10 claims means you should pay 8,000 rupees. So this one, then every page, suppose more than 30 pages, suppose 31, 32, 34 means, right? So every additional pages you should pay 800 rupees. 800 rupees. Okay, this is a normal applicant. Then suppose if you are the special applicant means suppose you are any education, any university or any college, I can tell you. See, suppose your application is maximum 30 pages. The complete specification 30 pages, right? So you are claiming 10 claims. Okay, 10 claims means for individual applicant. Individual applicant means what? A normal applicant. Normal applicant means 8,000 rupees you have to pay. Then at that time, any startup or any institutions, okay, so that person that time, the 1,600 rupees you have to pay, okay, and suppose above 30 pages, your total number of pages, above 30 pages means, right? So natural persons, then education institutions, right? Everybody they should pay additional pages, each and every additional pages, 160 rupees you should pay, right? Then if suppose for normal applicant means 800 rupees you should pay, and suppose every claim, suppose up to 10 claims, I can tell you up to this is what is the minimum cost? What is the minimum cost? I'll tell you first. I can tell you minimum cost is 1,600 rupees. 1,600 rupees. Maximum number of pages 60 pages. Maximum claims 10 claims. This is a default. Whoever going to file the patent, minimum is a maximum 30 pages, then maximum 10 claims, 1,600 rupees. 1,600 rupees. Suppose above 30 pages, right? So every additional pages you should pay 160 rupees, and above 10 claims, 11, 12, 13. claims means every claim should pay 320 rupees, right? So then suppose a priority. The priority means right, yearly for publications, yearly for grant, right? You are asking some priority na for the priority for examinations. So every priority should pay 1,600. No, sir, I don't want any priority. I don't want any additional pages. Means only 1,600 rupees enough for one applicant. This is for one application. That one application you can add 10 applicant. Okay, so maybe your name and your colleagues or your department name you can add. So how much? Only 1,600 normal, right? So that is enough. So if you are going for additional priority for publications, examinations, right? So every priority you should pay 1,600 rupees. Okay. So for filing, yes, sir. Suppose the filing means 1,600, and the another thing is suppose no extra pages. Okay, above 30 pages, every pages you should pay 160 rupees. Okay. So this one. So this is a simple calculation to know what is the amount. Then no, sir, no extra claims, sir. Maximum 10 claims enough, sir. 30 pages enough, sir. Means no problem. Only 1,600 rupees. Work is over.
Any questions? You can post your questions in the chat box, or you can unmute and interact with the resource person.
Then this another thing is for digital signature, very less amount, 500 rupees will come. Okay, so that time your Aadhaar number, PAN number required. Immediately we can create maybe another 5 to 10, maximum 10 minutes. You can generate your own digital signature for 1 year. When you are starting, when today suppose you are applying for digital signature, means within 5 minutes it will be enabled. But 1 year is valid. I think 500 rupees will come. 500 plus GST will come for 1 year digital signatures. Unlimited. I'm telling you, unlimited.
Any questions? I think there are no more questions. Shall we wind up?
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
On behalf of IOT Academy, I thank Dr. Gurusamy for the enlightening and enriching session. We thank you once again for the amazing presentation, sir. And we thank you, sir, for enhancing our knowledge related to IPR with your amazing session. Thank you very much for your efforts, sir. I thank all the participants for joining the session today. Kindly submit your feedback using the link that's been posted in the chat box. Thank you all. Have a great day. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your efforts.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, IOT Academy, and all the participants. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir. Thank you very much for your efforts, sir. The session was really commendable. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Please post your feedback using the link that's been posted in the chat box. Thank you all. Have a great day.